The proposed tax measures, altogether expected to raise slightly more than 400 billion shillings, has been criticized as insensitive and also described as untimely measure. With evident effects of COVID-19, government is expected to be more cautious, especially at this material point in time, although this doesn't seem to be the case.
They've talked about it. They've talked about the commitment to recovery of the economy. And we felt that this was an opportunity to telegraph this commitment through the budget and show that, look, for this particular year, our focus is on enabling business growth.
What we expected of these proposals were actually measures to combat the effect of COVID. We have not seen that in any of these proposals.
One of the few positive changes in the taxes is the removal of VAT on things like cooking gas, which could bring down prices. But then, clinker used in production of cement has been slapped with an 18% VAT charge.
You see, what is happening currently is you introduce a tax on an item, within a year, you have already started thinking of changing that. I mean, take an example of OTT. Everyone was making noise that this thing is not going to work, and it has not worked. So question is there enough research that is actually carried out before these proposals are passed?
Has there been a study on the impact of the 18% on the fact that construction is one of our biggest sectors as a country? Everywhere you turn, there's construction ongoing. But if you're curtailing that construction by adding an 18% in a period of post-COVID recovery, which has been slow by any standards, what are you doing to the capacity of these industries to develop?
It is apparent that coming financial year should not have seen any tax increment. Analysts now wonder if government, like the private sector, can cut back its momentum in terms of shortages like it is currently the case.
In private sector, when our expenses outweigh our incomes, we cut costs. We don't suddenly create new sources of revenue because sometimes it's impossible to do that. Government should adopt the private sector approach to addressing shortfalls.
Ismail Musa, Ladu, NTV.